All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Alaracanfield show, the Awaken to Happiness Now global series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And we're doing a special call today at a special time. And it's all based on like live Q&A, remedies, questions, readings, you name it. And we're going to be talking to Sushant Shhah again, and we're talking about the Bach Flower Remedies, the Astro Bach Flower Remedies, and how they can assist you in your day-to-day life, but also, assist you in moving forward on your path as well. So because we already did the full show last month, we're not going to go into too much detail per se. No major introduction about the Bach Flower Remedies and what they are, but basically it is about, what's coming up for you. What do you need help with? What do you need support with? And how can we assist you? So Sushant, welcome back to the show. So glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alara.
So let's get started. I know it's a busy time for everybody, including yourself, and you're busy traveling and stuff. But I wanted to, because I know that last month when we did the show, we didn't really have time to go into actual like a demo or readings or specific remedies for people. So that's why I was hoping you could do that with us today, and then we'll talk about some of the applications that are possible, and also the training that's possible as well for people, and the personal session with you. So how do you want to get started? You want to give a brief little introduction to everybody again about the Bach Flower Remedies and how they work and what kind of questions they should ask you?
Sure, would do. So see, this is so I would first introduce about the Bach Flower Remedies. So what are Bach Flower Remedies? These are nothing but flower essences, as the name itself suggests. Flower remedies. These are flower essences used with a specific process, distilled and then carried from in its natural form from the flowers, converted into the the liquid form, so that you can take it orally. And by taking them orally, these work on 37 kind of human emotions. Different 37 kind of human emotions. There are 37 Bach Flower remedies which can work beautifully, wonderfully. And Bach Flower remedy being one of the rarest modality in the world which can actually dissolve the emotions. Whereas most of the modalities where you work with the emotion, they either suppress the emotion or they temporarily heal the emotion. But Bach Flower remedy is something which can work on dissolving the emotion, removing that emotion from your body, whether it can be stored for years, months, days, years, or even few decades. Yeah.
So people, long time.
Yeah, 30-40-year-old trauma or emotion dissolving within a couple of months from their system just by using Bach Flower remedies, and them feeling one of the greatest transformations of their life. So these are all about Bach Flower remedy, and they are founded by Dr. Edward Bach. From his name, the name of the Bach Flower remedies is arrived. Yeah.
And
so,
we are here, having relationships, emotions. This is an emotional realm, and we all experience a lot of emotions, and we have been since we came, even before we were actually born. We were experiencing different emotions all the time. Some of those emotions were ours, some we picked up from other people, right? And some are positive and empowering, and some are not. Right? And so
correct.
Right. And so those ones that are not positive and empowering, those are the ones that we want to dissolve. But do we have to know what the the scenario, the history, the story of the emotion to dissolve it?
Yes. So that's where I will explain. Understand which emotion you picked up when you were a child, because psychology says that you pick up all your emotion, and whatever your life, it is designed in the first 14 years of your life. Now, if I ask you today, during the first 14 years of life, what emotion you picked up from your parents, or how did it went? Very few of you would remember it in depth.
Right.
Yeah. So very first thing is, it is at most difficult to on conscious level to get at the root cause of the emotions.
Mhm.
So when you cannot get at the consciously at the root cause of the emotion, the another way which remains is you have to do the life regression. That is, you have to go into trance or go into hypnotherapy and go back to that time in the life, catch the emotions, and basis that you need to do the remedy. Now, if you follow that process, it becomes a very lengthier process where after each before each session of backflow remedy, you have to go from a hypnotherapy session of 1 to 1.5 hours, then a separate backflower counseling of 1 to 1.5 hours, and after that you get to know the course of flower remedies, 2 to 3
Mhm.
flower remedies that you need to take for 1 month, where even the cost will go significantly up
Right.
of the entire session. The way you conduct, the time, and even the emotional involvement will be more. Over and above that, finding a great hypnotherapist is also another challenge,
Mhm.
because not everyone, it takes months or years of practice to become an expert at hypnotherapy and resolve issues or go to the root cause in one session itself. And the people who are doing that in one session, they would charge you a bomb. They would
Yeah,
charge you on
a
an
lot.
average anywhere going from 300 to 900 US dollars for just one session of 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's true.
So yes, as you asked, do we need to go to the root cause of emotions? We can. And that is the traditional way in which backflow remedies were used. But it was not suggested to go through a hypnotherapy session and all that. How it was used is a therapist would always consult a client, check with them what are the immediate issues that they are facing in their life right now. Basis that, and after consulting them for 20-30 minutes or so, they will come to the solution. That is the course, 2 or 3 backflow remedies, which a
Mhm.
client needs to take for a month or 20 days or a month. Now, once they suggest the remedies, the client takes the remedies, then they again go for the next session to the therapist. Again, there is a round of consultation where the therapist decides, okay, whether it worked good or not, how much it has worked. And basis that, it is decided that, okay, whether we arrived at the course of remedies was correct, not correct, or does it require any course correction, which we can do in this from the second session onwards. And also, it works as a peeling process. So, like an onion has a lot of layers around it.
Mhm. Yeah,
So after one emotion dissolves, you come to the next, then you come to
right.
the next, then you again come to the next, and the process goes on. And sometimes I have seen it going on for years and years. I've seen people on backflow remedy for 2 to 3 and 3.5 years, and still their issue does not resolve from the root cause.
Yeah, see,
It
I
does
don't
not
like that.
fix
I
the
like it to
root.
be a bit simpler and faster than 2 to 3, 4
Yes,
years.
yes. And another thing I have seen is either if they are not continuously on the flower remedies for 2-3 years, then I have seen that people need to carry a bottle of remedy with them. Whenever something happens, they have to take the remedy in order to feel the sense of relief.
Mhm.
Again, that is a dependence on backflower remedies,
Right, makes
which is
sense.
again, you can say you are not getting healed. You are just getting a temporary relief from that incident.
Mhm.
Now, there can be many ways to get a temporary relief, and backflow remedy becomes one of them. And that's how traditionally it has been used. But here, in the process that I follow, which I call it as astro backflower remedies, without consulting, without knowing the past, without consulting, without knowing through what could have happened, as we all know, the science of astrology is more than 5,000 years old, particularly the Vedic astrology, which is also known as the science or mother of all the occult sciences or all the alternative therapies.
Mhm.
Now, basis that, when you see the chart of an individual, which is divided into 12 astrological houses and which covers almost every area of their life, right? Starting from their personality to their wealth and asset, their all things related to their brain, thought pattern, thinking, to their house, family and domestic life, to their romance, relationship, children, then their work or service area of their life, then comes a marriage, and all the partnerships in their life. The eighth house is all about the humongous or big projects that a person thinks of in their life. also it is the house of death. And the
Mhm.
ninth house is all about house of luck, foreign connections. 10th house is the karma sthan, as we call in India. So karma sthan means house of work, house of profession, house of business, house of earnings. And with 11th house, you can see the return on investment, your social life, your connection with the society, how much humanitarian you are. And the 12th house is all about foreign connection or certain negative aspects of life, like going behind the bars, legal cases. Even in certain extenses, 12th house is also connected with death, and it can mean certain other things as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of
this,
information in the Vedic astrology for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this was just a brief that I gave in, 2 to 3 minutes, but it can go on for even 3 hours. Would be not enough to cover that.
Yeah, for sure. So if I, because I want to make sure that people understand, that like the remedies or the readings or the demo that we were talking about. So if I know that I have a certain emotion that always comes up that bothers me, so what I will be totally vulnerable is I'll just be an example so that if make sure we're doing this right. So I do have this feeling within me that I'm not the greatest mother, right? I could have been better, right? So that emotion of feeling like I'm not a good mother, and every mother feels this way, so I get it. But still, it's something that I do strongly feel. So how would I work with the Bach Flower Remedies to dissolve that to some extent?
Yeah. So there are two ways. One is either the one option, or the easiest option is you can learn it yourself, the Astro Back Flower Remedy, which takes 5 to 6 hours itself, or you can consult someone who knows this. Now, if you would ask how you would work with that, is if you could have your details like your date, time, and place of birth handy with you, and if you can share it with me, uh, maybe in chat box or over the call, then I can immediately within minutes I can suggest you which remedies you can start taking.
Okay, so yeah, I have no worries. So my legal birth date and time. So birth date, March, my official or whatever, March 8th, 1967 at 2:44 a.m.
This is the original date of birth, correct?
Yeah.
The day on which you were born.
The
Okay,
actual
so
day when I was born, March 8th, 1967, 2:44 a.m.
March 8, 1967, 2:44 in the morning.
Yeah. And Baraut, Baraut in India.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Baraut, Baraut.
Baraut. Okay, Baraut.
In UP.
In UP. All right. All right, Baraut, Uttar Pradesh. I got it. And there I have your astrology chart.
And it's bad. There's lots of bad stuff going on.
No, it's good. There's nothing good or bad in life, everything is a mixture.
I'm going through Sadisati right now, so it's bad.
No, Sadisati, understand. Sadisati is again another thing which is so basically I would just like to, just out of curiosity, I would just like to share that there are many things which are not shared the way they were in Vedic astrology. The perspective was different, the reading was different, the understanding was different. But how they were portrayed later on was completely in a negative sense. Understand that Sadisati means only one thing. It is a period of Saturn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now in India, there seem to be one of the hell lot of period for a person. But if I need to just give you a remedy in just 2 sentences, then understand anybody who becomes a lazy or expects to be lazy during Sadisati, they will suffer.
Well, I'm definitely not lazy.
Yeah, but anybody who would work hard, and more harder, will become more and more successful during their Sadisati. One of the example I can give is So, you might be shocked to know that the three Bollywood actors, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, got their biggest break in their career during their Sadisatis. The cricketer Sachin Tendulkar got the biggest break of his career during his Sadisati. Even our Prime Minister, current Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, became PM during his Sadisati.
Oh, wow. Okay, then I'm not going to think of it in a bad term
But
anymore. It's like,
yeah,
okay, it'll be good.
but the thing was, when they became all this, when all these things happened to them, right after that, you will see that they never took a break. Their life was constantly and all about work. If
Yeah.
you see Modi's routine, he hardly sleeps for 3 to 4 hours. Rest of the times is working, working, and working. And because of this, you're seeing that he is able to see the success which was uncompared to any other PM in the history of India.
Right. Okay, good then.
Yeah. So that's
I'll
all
keep
about
working hard.
Sadisati. And coming to the Bach Flower Remedies, so as you shared that you feel that you feel that in terms of being a mother, you need to be the best.
Yeah, I'm not.
With your, yeah, with your kids. So basically, I can see your moon is placed in the Capricorn, and I would just suggest you the remedy because moon is seen as your feminine side. Even your the placement of moon also shows your relationship with your mother.
Yeah.
And apart from that, it also shows the feminine side of your life. And being a mother is all about completely feminine nature. It's all about being loving, accommodating, accepting, and providing at the same time.
Okay, I've done all that.
Sorry?
I've done all that. Yeah, I did all that. Okay, so maybe I'm not so bad after all.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of myself. It's just one of those things that, I wasn't, because I don't cook or clean, I don't bake enough, that kind of thing. So it's like, oh, I'm not a good mother. But my kids know that I love them beyond anything. Nobody loves them as much as I do. And they know that I would do anything for them. And I did, like they're grown now. So I did all that providing. So yeah, I did good then.
Yeah.
You just proved to me that belief, that emotion is not valid.
Yeah. So coming to the Bach Flower Remedies now,
yeah,
even if you Google the Lord of Capricorn, you just put it into the Google, you will get the answer as Saturn.
Yeah.
Isn't it a coincidence? And we were just talking about Sadisati.
Yeah. Saturn has big placements in my chart.
Yeah. So the relative Bach Flower remedies which could work for you basis on the placement of the moon and the owner of the sign where the moon is placed are you can work with Mimulus and Star of Bethlehem.
Okay, so I've heard of Star of Bethlehem. And what was the other one?
Mimulus.
Can you spell that?
Mimulus.
Oh, okay. Mimulus. Okay. Okay, cool. I just put it in the chat just because I needed to write it down somewhere.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So these are the two remedies you can take and you can continue with this at least for 1 month to 40 days.
Okay, so that will help with this feeling of not being a good mother, but it also will help with making Saturn happier or less malefic, right?
Yes. So it would not only work with the feeling of not being a good mother, but at the same time, it will also transform that feeling into not only the feeling, but also the action part into being a responsible, practical mother for your child.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now,
so then,
I picked this because, it's controversial. So if you were to ask my kids would say, she's crazy, she's perfect, she's great, she's this. But, it's like, it's the feeling that we have inside, right? That
correct.
So as much as they love me and they think I'm great and fine, but it's my own feeling of lack, that I have that, needs to be resolved. So I am a good mother.
Yeah.
But I still have that because I'm not like my mother. Right. So my mother is like an excellent cook, excellent keeps her house clean, but so I don't do that, but everything else is great. Like, I need a housekeeper. I need somebody to come in and cook and clean. I'll be happy. Like I belong in a royal family where I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I deserve. That's what I deserve. All right. So now everyone, how it works. So get your date of birth and time and place. And then, one area of your life, one emotion, I guess, that, that you're struggling with, and we can see how Sushant can help you with a remedy. Okay. Make sense? That was fun.
Yes. So either you can come up with the date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, or alternatively, you can come up and just share the problem that you are going through.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the problem also, we can arrive at the remedies.
Oh, okay. So we didn't have to go through all of that, but I enjoyed
Correct.
that.
But if you have the date, time, and place of birth, the selection of remedies will be more accurate and to the point
Cool.
and quick.
Yeah.
Whereas
Because
if you share
that was fairly quick.
Problem, if you share the problem, it might take me a couple of minutes more to come to the solution part.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go next? And Angelica. Putting her on the spot. Because she has some issues, which I already know, right? So I know she has some issues that, she could use some remedies for.
Well, my issues in the moment are a lot of, my body issues.
Mhm.
So I have recently been diagnosed with diabetes, and so this is something that scares me somehow. And I do know that what I don't get along with is white flour, that I sometimes become almost like as if I'm drunk with it. So on the other hand, I want to process a coaching business, and my ego always comes and hits me very bad in the moment.
So Angelica, what is your date of birth and time and place?
It's the 12th of September 1961, and it's Gelsenkirchen. That means Germany.
You're gonna have to write down the name in the chat,
Yeah,
Angelica.
I will.
12th September
1961.
Yes.
1961. All right. And time of birth?
The time is, just a second, 12:35. 35 or 25. I'm not too sure about it.
AM or PM?
In the middle of the day.
Okay.
Not at night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the country was Germany?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The city or town?
I wrote it down in the chat.
Give me a second.
Like Gelsenkirchen or Geisenkirchen?
Gelsenkirchen.
Gelsenkirchen. Okay. I know Kirchen means church. Gelsen, I don't know. Gelsenkirchen.
All right. We have a chat here.
It's always like this. I waited for this call, so it is what it is, what it is. Okay, so
all right.
I didn't get your last question. I'm sorry.
No, I did not ask any question.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So I could see this is happening a lot because of the placement of Venus in your birth chart. Yeah. And the Venus is placed in the 9th house of Cancer. So I would come up with the remedies related to that, where you can start taking clematis. I will write it down. Clematis, mustard, and
Yes.
the 9th house of Sagittarius is angry money.
Mustard.
So these are the three things
Mhm.
which you can take
Thank you.
for 30 to 45 days, and then again, if you want, you can again repeat it for a cycle of 30 days more. But understand, Backflow Remedies is all about dissolving the emotions related to a particular challenge or disease that you are facing. So let's say if you have been diagnosed with diabetes, and that is what something which is giving you a lot of stress or anxiety, you'll be able to get rid of that. Yes, but nowhere I am committing or promising you here that it will resolve the diabetes itself.
I didn't
Yeah,
think so. It's
yeah,
just the management
because
of it. Yes.
it's more of an emotional management of it. And of course, if you get into other kind of remedies which would kind of help in uh, increasing the insulin level in your body or getting down the diabetes, like getting onto a vegetable diet, reducing certain food items which are suggested by the proper medical practitioner, then yes, you can see certain improvement obviously there. So I do have seen where I have consulted few clients with backflow remedy, graphotherapy, and some healing, along with a good diet, where they have been able to, after some time, they have been able to reverse their diabetes also. But let me tell you, standalone backflow remedies, no, it cannot help with that. Yeah,
And
it would.
I do
Yeah,
know, and as I held it here, I already have mustard right around me because I do know it helps with anxiety. And this is a time where I felt like taking it again. Yes.
Awesome.
correct.
Good. So you're
And
very intuitive as well. So you can use different healing modalities as well as the Bach Flower Remedies.
yes,
Yes. I even got
correct.
Bach flower cards,
Ah,
so I can help others with it as well.
Yeah. So
I
now,
just love them.
now I would just like to bring, draw attention to one point. Without Angelica sharing what she is going through, she just said, okay, she has a diabetes, but she did not necessarily share that she is going through anxiety. But still, can we see that the remedy that she's taking and the remedy we just came from the chart, the mustard is matching. However, we included the agreement and clematis so that when the combination of all these three would work together in the best possible way.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
will take a little bottle and do a little drops of each of the remedies
Yes.
together and
Two
shake it very
drops,
well.
correct, of each remedies
Yes.
in a 30 ml bottle and fill up with a spoon of glycerin, and rest of it fill up with the water. Shake it and take 4 drops 4 times a day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
good.
much.
Awesome. Thank you, Angelica. So Angela wrote in the chat her birthday and time and place, March 14th, 1975.
Give me a second.
Yeah. So Angela, what, is there an issue you want to deal with too, Angela, or she just gave her date and time and birth and place?
14th March 1975.
11:15 a.m. in Kampala.
AM. What is the country? Sorry.
Uganda.
It's Uganda. Okay.
Kampala, Uganda.
All right, so we are here. Is there any specific area you are seeking guidance on, Angela, or I can just suggest
Career.
you? All
No,
right,
she's saying career,
Career,
procrastination to start my
procrastination to
online
start
coaching.
online coaching. All right, fantastic. Okay. Neptune. So one of the remedies that you would require is of Neptune and the 10th house. As I was sharing, at the start of the call, the 10th house talks about your career. Yeah.
Mhm.
And your challenge is specifically related to the career and procrastination to start the online coaching, with both are interrelated with the 10th house. So we would focus on the 10th house because that's where the main trouble is lying. And I can see that your 10th house is the Aquarius. So I would suggest the remedies of, water violet. I will just type it down in the chat box, one after the other. Water violet. And apart from that, I would check the planets there. Okay.
Mhm.
And fine. And apart from that, so and aspen. So these are the three remedies you can take: water violet, pine, and aspen. Yeah.
Mhm. Awesome.
So start.
And so she just takes a few drops a couple of times a day for a month or two.
No, I will explain how to do that. So you take a 30 ml bottle, a
Mhm.
30 ml glass bottle. In that bottle, you take two drops of each of these remedies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And after putting those two drops, there are total 6 drops now.
Mhm.
In that, you put 1 teaspoon of glycerin, and then the rest of the remaining bottle you fill with mineral water.
Mhm. Okay.
And then you shake it well and then keep it in your refrigerator. And then you have this mixture, 4 drops 4 times a day.
Okay.
If you are someone who forgets to take it, what you do, you put it into your water bottle and keep drinking water from that bottle throughout the day. Simple.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Two times is something we can remember, like, immediately once we wake up and before going to sleep. So these 2
Mhm.
times, I think it's easier to remember for everyone to take the remedies.
Yeah.
And rest too, you can combine it in a water bottle, so that you don't need
Yeah.
to remember it in your busy day.
Okay, cool. So Angela, good luck with that. I just ordered my 2 Star Bethlehem and Mimulus from Amazon. So I just ordered them. I'll get them next week. And but glycerin, where can I get glycerin? I have to look at that. Probably on Amazon as well, because we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
So Angela, any questions about that? Just let me know if you have any questions about that. And easy. I mean, it's like, but at the same time, you start taking the Bach Flower Remedies, but you continue to focus on, all right, I want to focus on my career. I want to start my online coaching business. You don't just wait for something miraculous to happen on its own. You still have to do some work on your end as well, right?
Correct. But once you start taking these remedies, what will happen is the procrastination to start the online coaching will start dissolving.
Mhm.
And you will see, Angela, that you will start becoming more active, more focused in that direction, in that area of your life.
Mhm.
And
Beautiful.
once that emotional focus and that push comes from within, it will be very easy for you to take action in that direction,
Mhm.
to start and supercharge your career with whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. So Rania typed in the chat. She was, Angela's asking, do these come as essential oils or otherwise? Otherwise, they're actually Bach Flower Remedies, Bach Flower Essences.
Yeah, so these are flower essences, Angela. They don't come as an essential oils, but some people do apply them as an, on the earlobe also. But I would suggest to take them orally for the best results.
Yeah. So when you're searching in Amazon or wherever, make sure it's the BACH Bach remedy, right? So I typed in Star of Bethlehem Bach, right? And it came up, quickly, easily. So just make sure you type in the Bach, BACH. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Rania was born on the 4th of August, 1965. At 20:15 p.m. in Volos, Greece.
All right. So Rania, is there any specific? Yeah, she has typed it.
Yeah, anxiety of not having a job because of the vaccine mandate.
One of the main issue right now is the anxiety of not having a job because of the vaccine mandate to people working in the health area in Greece. And brings a feeling about Western medicine. My mom died from heavy chemotherapy. I'm frustrated with alienation people's mentality around me. Okay. Anxiety of not having a job because of the vaccine mandate. So, all right. So is it more to do with not being vaccinated with maybe 1 or 2 doses?
Yeah, so I think in
Or
Greece,
is it
you have
something
to
that you
be,
don't? Yeah.
you
Or
have to be,
the Rania? Yeah. Yes.
I think you have to be vaccinated, having the double dose in order to work in the health field, is what she's
Okay.
saying.
But then, yeah, correct. Thank you. Thank you for that, Alana. Now, Rania, is it that there's no availability of vaccines, or is it that you don't want to take the vaccines? And you feel that no, that is something which is just don't want to take it. But government is making it as a mandate. Because that's what is happening worldwide also. Like even I haven't taken any vaccination yet.
Yeah, it's happening. She said,
And
I'm not vaccinated. I do not want to. Yeah.
Exactly. Same here. I don't want to get vaccinated. It's all, subtle level of poison that we would putting into our body. But anyways, that's what is becoming a mandate everywhere. So now to work with the emotional cause of that and to take care of the anxiety, I would suggest, okay, yeah, so these are the remedies which I will just write it down. Elm, rock water, and aspen. You can start taking these 3 remedies, elm, rock water, and aspen, to find comfort, stability, and emotional strength to cope up with this situation. And you will be at a place where you will be able to make your mind better on whether you would like to get vaccinated or not. Because ultimately, if it's going to be a mandate, then maybe one fine day you will have to take the vaccine, even if you don't like it. Yeah, correct. Like I'm staying in India, if tomorrow I need to travel abroad, maybe, we don't know. One fine day governments will ease out the restriction.
Yeah.
They will say everyone can travel everywhere. But as of now, it's like the people only who are vaccinated can travel. Otherwise, you cannot travel. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Rania. So if you have any questions, let us know about that. So I don't know, that seems really straightforward, right? And so I think Sushant already mentioned how to mix the 3 together in a bottle with the glycerin and the water. So it's easy peasy, and then you start taking it 4 times a day, and, you know, the emotions around it will start to dissolve, right?
Yes.
Good. Awesome. I like it. I love it.
Thank you.
I didn't know it could be that simple, you know, and that's what I like. I like simple things that are easy for us to, you know, add to our lives, right? And, you know, I mean, we all drink water. We're supposed to drink water, right? So it's really easy for us to put it in the water if we need to, right? But, you know, a couple of times a day, we can definitely do that if it's something that we really want, right? If we really want change in our lives, in our emotional bodies, definitely it's something, this is easy that we can do. I love it. And anybody else have any questions? You know, you can just let us know what your date of birth and time, places, and then one issue, whatever issue that is. And yeah, I already ordered my Bach Flower Remedies or essences, and now I just have to order some glycerin.
Yeah.
I have bottles, the 30 milliliter bottle, but I have to order some glycerin. Yeah.
And the mineral water, yeah, one thing also I would like to explain to everyone. Take mineral water with that, okay? Do not take the RO water or the water purifier water. No, take pure mineral water, which you will get in market at slightly higher prices than the regular, you know, water.
Yeah.
So if you search for mineral water, you would get that exactly that in the market. So use that only in the Backflow Remedies. Don't use the normal water. Don't even use the you know, purified water or the RO water.
Yeah. Okay. So and not the tap water, obviously, but actually get
No,
some
not the
mineral
tap
water.
water also. Yes, mineral water. If it is possible for you to get the water, if let's say you are staying in the, you know, hilly area, and if there's any waterfall which is coming with pure water, you can just take the water of that waterfall,
Right.
or a river that is a pure water. That would be the best. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Ioana, you have your hand raised. You want to unmute yourself?
Yes, thank you. My camera is not working. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I have, yeah, if you can give me some advice for anger. So,
Sure.
and it's very volatile. And as I'm starting to mutate that into anger towards money too. But it can be anger towards people, towards myself. I get triggered very much with the anger. And now I can see triggers by money also. I'm combining it with money. Now I make it more complicated.
All right. So do you know, I mean, do you have your date of birth and time and place?
So it's October 21st, 1970.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. October 21st.
70.
1970, 1970.
Yes.
Okay.
Time, I think it's 6:30 p.m. I'm not positive exactly the minutes.
6:30, 30, yeah, or 13?
30, I think it's p.m.
30. Okay.
PM.
The country?
Like Romania.
Okay. The city or town?
It's PIA
PIA.
TRA. First, and then the second word is NEAMT.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't pronounce it. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But the
But
sounds
I just tried.
accurate.
I just tried a failed attempt to it.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I can see the 6th house and the 11th house. These are the two houses which could be as of now giving you some challenges, and also in the coming time of 2022 little bit. Yeah. And what could be your strength is planet Uranus. So I would suggest you the remedies which can increase your strength, balance out the external influences which could appear to bring out more and more weaknesses out from you. Yeah. So we would work here the both ways. Yeah. And I'll give you I'll start typing the names. Jupiter. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 remedies are there.
Wow.
Yeah. You can take it either 2 remedies in a month or maximum 3 remedies in 1 month. So either if you take them 2, then it will go on for 3 months. If you take 3, then 2 months. I would suggest take 2 remedies in a month. Yeah, because these 2 will show the greater effect. 3 is the maximum limit. Never go beyond 3 remedies in a month for Backflow Remedies, because your unconscious can accept 3 things maximum at a time, 3 changes at a time. If it goes beyond 3, then it will reject all the changes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Awesome. So
Okay.
she should take 2 of them 1 month, 2 the next month, and 2 the month after that.
Yes. So Aspen and Elm, she can start with the first month, that is December. Luckily, we are on 1st December itself. So even if she starts from tomorrow, it will be like 1 month for her by 31st December.
Yeah.
And from the new year, it can be larch and wild oat. And after that, it can be scleranthus and cerat.
Okay.
And she will see around after, 35 to 45 days, around between that period, Luana, you will start see to that your anger is starting to dissolve. You have a greater control over your anger, and you are much more in control on how to manage where to react and where not to react. Yes. And you will
Okay.
also see that other people's don't have triggers in their hand
Mhm.
of your anger. You have greater control over it. So what people say, what people do, what happens, what doesn't happen in your life, irrespective of all of that, you'll be able to maintain your own calm and cool. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that's ideal. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anything else I can help you with?
Thank you, Iwana. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Grace put her info in the chat.
18th April 1958.
Mhm. Okay, Diane's gonna be the last one, okay?
18th April 1950.
Diane was here before I even got here today.
Yeah. 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, Alnwick, England. Great question, Grace. What can you recommend for taking action moving forward on your destiny path?
England means I can take it as United Kingdom.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Country. United Kingdom. All right. Let's. All right. So Grace, I can tell you one thing. You might have, okay, so let me read. What can you recommend for taking action moving forward on your destiny path? All right. So one thing I can just tell you, Grace, being an astrologer also and looking from your chart, that your good time will start from March 2022, right from 3-4 months from now, and all the way till 2040. It's a very good time for you. So, you can plan good things ahead in this time. Yeah. In terms of taking action and moving forward on your destiny path, what could be stopping you is, right, two things. I will just type the remedies.
Mhm. Awesome. This is great. I just ordered glycerin. Now, while we were talking, it says, okay, let me order my glycerin as well. Amazon is my best friend. Because it's so convenient and everything is closed here.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4 remedies are there. What I would suggest you, Grace, is the walnut. So wild oat, elm, and rock water you can take orally. 3 remedies for 2 months. And the walnut, what you can do is you can use it as a spray. Okay, you can just spray. That's it on your body. That's it.
Okay,
This would do the
great.
job. Yeah.
Well, let us know, Grace, if you have any questions about that, but that's awesome. So 3 that you take orally and 1 that you use as a spray, the walnut.
Yes.
Good. All right, Diane. Diane, January 9th, 1949. Queens, New York.
January 1949.
10:10 a.m. So I don't know if you have Queens in there or if you want to use New York City. It'll be the same.
Queens, New York City, correct? It's United
Mhm.
States.
Yeah. And supporting my daughter, family, relationships.
Just a minute.
Hello, Diane.
Hi.
Yes, so you can start taking March.
Thank you, Josiane. I know you're already gone. But
Yeah, large pine and rock water.
Watch.
These will help in supporting your daughter or family relationships.
so large pine and rock rose or rock water or rock water and rose?
It's rock water. Yeah,
Okay.
rock water.
Rock water.
And pine.
Yeah, so large pine and rock water.
Yes. Awesome combination. I have to go, but already purchased package B. Thank you. Thank you very much, Josiane. And welcome. Welcome. The course will start soon. I don't know what is package B, whether it is a workshop or a
It's the consultation with you.
combination. Consultation. All right. So that can start anytime. Your workshop is starting pretty soon. And Joanna, can you please repeat how many drops, how many times a day? Okay, so these are, understand, what you need to do is you take a 30 ml bottle. Yeah. In that 30 ml bottle, you put 2 drops of each of the remedies which I have suggested. Only 2 drops. Now, again, in remedies, there are 2 types. One is the original Bach Flower remedy that you get, which is imported from United Kingdom. All right. So the kit cost anywhere around $199 to $260. The entire kit of 37 remedies, and individual remedies are around $20 to $30. So if that is the price, if you are paying, it means you have the original remedies, which are made with the proper process. Whereas in certain countries, what is happening? They import the remedies and they further dilute it, and certain pharmacies or distributors are sending or manufacturing their own remedies, where these are diluted remedies and they are much cheaper than the original remedies. Like you will get it at $3 to $5 US per bottle. So if your remedies cost is that much, $3 to $5 US, then understand these are the diluted remedies. In that case, you increase the dosage to 3 times. You take 6 drops. And if you have a cost anywhere between $20 to $30 of each bottle of remedy, then you take 2 drops. Okay, 2 drops of each remedy. Maximum, 2 is ideal. Maximum 3 remedies in a month. So 2 drops. Either it would be 4 to 6 drops in the bottle of 30 ml. Over that, put a teaspoon of glycerin so that it acts as a preservative for the remedies. And rest of the bottle you fill up with mineral water. And then shake it, keep it in your refrigerator, and then take it 4 drops 4 times a day.
Awesome.
Clear?
Yep. Clear. Awesome. Good. Thank you. So Diane says, wonderful. I have studied Bach remedies, but have not used them lately. Larch and pine were definitely used previously in my remedy. Thank you so much. Oh, good.
Thank you, Diane.
And so like the ones that I ordered from Amazon, it says Bach on it. Like it has the name Bach on it. So I'm assuming they're the right one. And they're not $5. They're like, I don't know, much more. But yeah. Diane, did you have a question or comment?
No. All good. I really look forward to doing the special offer.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
So we'll talk about that.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thank
So
you
yeah,
very
so in the workshop, this is something that we can learn to do for our own client, for ourselves and for our clients, right?
Yes. So if you want to learn how to do it for yourself, your family, or your loved ones, your friends, or even if you want to practice as a Bach Flower Remedies therapist, where you can suggest remedies to other people within minutes without wasting hours and hours on consultation and being confused about which issue to arrive at, then you can learn this science, and it is very easy to learn. Takes hardly 5 to 6 hours. In the workshop itself, the half workshop, that is 2 to 3 hours, will be full of examples, the case studies that you will be covering for Backflow Remedies. And most of them is going to be the live session attendees. Yeah. So you will get the live hands-on experience. After the workshop, we will have multiple support sessions where you can come up, ask all your doubts and clarify them also, if at all any. So that is all about workshop, if at all you want to do that. And another way is you can consult me one-to-one, where you just share your details and I will suggest you the entire course of Backflower Remedies, which could be anywhere 5 to 8 months. And that course is said to bring a lot of transformations in your life. It can balance your masculine and feminine energies, correct the relationship with your mother as well as fathers. As I said in the beginning of the call, that psychology says first 14 years of your life decide how the rest of your life will be. And the first 14 years is, first 7 years is your relationship with your mother, and rest of the 7 years is your relationship with your father. So that's all builds the masculine or feminine programming in your life. So correction of that programming, answering and addressing the immediate issue that you are facing, bringing significant transformations in your personality that you have been desiring for better enhancement in your career, personal relationship, and professional relationships also. And a lot more can be covered here.
Yeah.
And understand that a root cause of all the diseases is always psychosomatic, that is emotional. When you work on emotions, of course, you will find relief. You will find much more better results in any diseases that you might be going through. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I just put the link for the special offers here in the chat. It's again available at alara.at/show/Sushant11. And package A is the actual Bach Flower Remedies workshop. And then package B is the consultation with Sushant. And of course, like we did on the previous call, if you purchase the package on a live call, it's a special price. If you purchase afterwards, it's a different price. So definitely take advantage of purchasing it now while we're still live. And then, and so of course the consultation, you'll be able to book right away. So for the workshop, when are you now planning to have the workshop? And you said it's like 6 hours, right? But it's not going to be all in one day, the 6 hours.
Yeah. No, not in all in one day. It will be on the gaps of 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, or 1 to 2 hours.
Okay, perfect.
So it is easily digestible for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. So when are you planning to offer the workshop? This month, December, I guess we're in December now.
Definitely.
Yeah, awesome. So if you have any questions, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, if you have any questions about the workshop, or if you have any questions about a consultation with Sushant, or if you have any questions about just, more questions about the Bach Flower Remedies and how to make the remedy, the ones that Sushant talked about already. It seems pretty simple. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, if anybody has any other questions or comments, Angela, how are you doing with the remedies that Sushant gave you? Do you have any questions about them and what you need to do? Hopefully you'll be able to get them easily in Uganda, right? Because I know this is something you really want, is to move forward on doing your online coaching and focusing more on your business as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still here. Oh, she's gone. Sorry, Angela, I thought you were still here. That she doesn't always have good internet. All right, so if nobody has any questions, Linda, do you have any questions or comments or anything? I see Linda's here now. I know we haven't had a call recently. Anybody else have any questions or comments? If not, then we're good. definitely purchase the consultation package if you'd like to work one-on-one with Sushant, or the workshop package if you'd like to learn to do this for yourself and your family, friends, and clients, because it's like, I don't know, it seems really straightforward and easy, and it's like, oh, this could be fun, but it's not just that it's fun, it's like you will see a change, starting within you in about 30 to 45 days, it'll start, right? And, sometimes it might take a little bit longer depending on what the emotion is or how long you've had it. But the potential is that it could really start to dissolve some of those emotions in, 45 days start, right?
Yes, it can be in 30 to 45 days. Sometimes it can be within a week also. So
Oh,
it
wow.
works
Okay.
differently for different person.
Okay, there you go. It might even be in a week. Oh, I love that. It's good. All right, so I think if nobody has any other questions, I think we're good for today. So hopefully this has been beneficial for you as well. Hopefully it gave you some insight into the workshop, into how the remedies work, so that you can either, jump in and go for the workshop for yourself, or do the personal consultation with Sushant, which you'll get even more, more in-depth information than we could in this call today, right? So definitely take advantage of either or both, whatever you want, right? And thank you so much, Sushant, for coming back and sharing with us. I really appreciate it, because this
All
was a
pleasure
new
is mine.
topic too, right, for people.
Yeah.
So they need a bit more clarity. And let us know, or let me know at least when you're planning to do the workshop, so that I can let people know when it's going to be coming up, because I know December is a busy time, but I'm sure we can find the time to fit it into our schedules as well.
Yeah. So it would be, let's say, around from 6th of December, and max from that time we would be starting.
Okay, perfect. So, and the 6th of December, which is I think next Monday. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Because this week we are already on Wednesday, so it's almost half week is over.
Oh yeah, you're right. It feels like Monday to me, but yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, you're right. It's Wednesday. Yeah. So next Monday, potentially the workshop will start. So you have time to register, but I would definitely try and do it today closer, so that you can get the better rate. Okay. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Sushant. This was great. Any other
All
last
right.
words of wisdom from you? Because you are a fountain of wisdom. You have so much knowledge.
So not the wisdom, but I would just like to, always, and especially as it's December is closing, so the new year is there just in 1 month. So I'm getting a lot of healing requests, where one thing I have seen, or which, is being neglected, is people, many times I see that you go and you reach out to a healer, you take any kind of healing. It could be a Bach Flower remedy, it can be hypnotherapy, psyche, any kind of particular healing, anything you can do with a switch word, angels, miracles, star magic, any healings. Yeah. But understand, while taking any healing, you need to understand that equally, or even more than that, you need to focus on the action part in your life. If you do not take the action, understand that there is very less that a healing itself independently can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Totally
that's
agree.
the only wisdom I would like to leave you with, that get on, get going, and get acting towards your major goals and possibilities in your life.
Absolutely. And because we're moving into Saturday is the new moon, and it's a solar eclipse as well. So the new moon energies is all about, what are you intending? What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? What do you, where are you going with your life, right? So it's a great time to really put those intentions into place and start taking action. You always have to take action.
Yes.
And I love what you said, get on, get going, and get acting.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. So thank you so much for being here with us at this special time. I really appreciate it. And until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. And I'm so looking forward to my Bach Flower essences coming in, doing my little bottle, and start taking them and seeing, things will change for sure. I know it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Thank
Much
you.
love and blessings.
Namaste. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Bye.